Weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Chris Paddock gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And now here is Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Fouled away. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And that's the second out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's quickly 0-2. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Dodgers held scoreless early. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on MLB Network. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And now, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now here's the pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these are one of those road trips where you feel like you're actually playing at home. No offense to the home crowd, but they're going to travel well. Not difficult for the fans to get in their car, hit a highway, pick up 2 tickets, grab a hot dog, and watch somebody go deep. He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play right at .333. 1 home run and 7 driven in. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped up near second base. Taylor shading to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. In his career versus this pitcher, the pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bellinger is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Nola corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Bellinger is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pitch on the way.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Edwin Rios.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Chris Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
So next to hit is Chris Taylor. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Dodgers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch on the way. And he struck him out.
Batting fifth.
In to
The
hit will be
center
Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Austin Barnes.
Now here's the first offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. And the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in now, Julio Urias. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in is Justin Turner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for LA. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Chris Paddock.
Now to the plate, Chris Paddock. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So here is Corey Seager, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Line to the right side. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And here comes Cody Bellinger. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at his career totals, Bellinger hits a little over the 270 mark. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he takes a called strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's a slide. Three balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. First offering.
Ball.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Softly to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
First delivery to him as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And, boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. So he swiped second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The 1-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Two-0 count. The pitch. Tatis, the runner at second with 1 away. All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Will Myers will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
A pause and the 0-2, and it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it is, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. I'm good. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. I bought it. I get it. I got it. I'm good. I'm with it. I get it. I got it. I'm good. You dig it? And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, it'll be Edwin Rios, and they could use a spark from him here.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And a full count now, 3-2.
He has 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Ready now is Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
The 1-1. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
So here's Austin Barnes. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Now batting, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
Stepping in next, Julio Urias, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. To second for one. Back to first, but it's right by him. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Urias at second with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2-2. Here it is. One run, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi.
Padres, the center fielder,
Now here's the first offering. Trent Grisham is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to dig in, Eric Hosmer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. And there's ball 2 now. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one. And there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 delivery. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
Fouled away. Runner's going. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
1 out and a runner on second base. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Dustin May takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Chris Paddock will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. There's 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The set and the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Joe Musgrove takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner. Now here's the first offering. And this is popped up near second base. And Tatis is there for route number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's gone 2 for 6. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's right there, and quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
First pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the base.